nucleotides or the nitrogen bases compared to each other? Which two have similar sizes? The top two. And the bottom two are bigger or smaller? Smaller. So let's kind of write that down, number 2. What you see, adenine and guanine are bigger than cytosine and thymine. So looking at the sizes, I don't even really need to give you the answer for it. Looking at the sizes of all 4, which 2 are the bigger ones? Adenine and guanine, perfect. And then which 2 are the smaller ones? Cytosine and thymine, perfect.
I could have been past this class and now I go to high school. You feel me?
Now you're just easing it through. You're getting it done. Okay. So, when we're having DNA, every time I see an A, again, we said, is DNA 1 strand or 2 strand? DNA are 2 strands, right? It's double helix, there's 2. Every time you see an adenine, you're going to have a thymine that attaches to it. So every time you see adenine, what attaches to it? Thymine. Every time you see guanine, cytosine is going to attach to it. Okay? So every time you see guanine, what attaches to it? Cytosine. So and vice versa. If you see thymine, you have adenine together. If you see guanine, you have cytosine together. Those are always going to go together. Looking at the size of that, why would it make sense for adenine to pair up with thymine and guanine to pair up with cytosine? Why would that be beneficial?
Because they match up.
Because they match up. What do you mean by that?
Same size.
I think Jackson is trying to say something.
They basically just fit together.
They fit together. That's what you guys said.
That's what I said.
Well, this one I kind of made up. The reason why it matches up together is because adenine is one of the bigger ones, right? So it only makes sense for it to match with one of the smaller ones. And the guanine, one of the bigger ones, will match with one of the smaller ones. And that's why they're always together. I thought you were a shy one. Okay, so again, that's one of the questions, the very last question. The reason why adenine and thymine match together and guanine and cytosine match together is because the bigger one will pair up with a smaller one, and then the smaller one would pair up with a bigger one. So again, adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine match together because you need to have one big and one small.
So this determines what?
This is the DNA. This is like the little things of DNA. Alright, so Louis asked me a really good question, saying, well, okay, well, what does all this do? Why do we care? We know that this is the DNA, right? This is the DNA. These little things that are stuck to different colors, this is the adenine, or this is thymine, adenine, cytosine, guanosine. So it's the step that's in between the 2 double helixes. Did we get that? I'm gonna boring half of you guys, and I'm gonna like. Alright. Okay. This is the part after it where I'm actually gonna ask you guys to draw the structure. But I feel like you guys are like about to half fall asleep, so I'm going to move on to the next one and maybe go back to this later. But if I forget, ask me to print out a picture of this. Okay, ask me to print out a picture of that. Okay, so like I said, what does A match with? What does adenine match with? Thiamine. You're right. Thank you, Louis. What does cytosine match with? Guanine, perfect. In short, because it's just too much for me to say, we say A for adenine, T for thymine, C for cytosine, and then G for guanine. So again, if I give you a T, what are you going to give me? Wait, sorry. Give me the opposite one, the one that matches what? If I give you a T, what would you give me? Admin.
Oh, A.
If I give you a C, guanine. Very good. If I gave you a T, what would you give me? If I give you a C, what would you give me? Guanine. If I give you a G, what am I going to give me? Lysine. If I give you an A, what are you going to give me? Thymine. Okay. Are we okay with that? So remember this. It's going to be super important. The dude that came up with it, his name is Shergoff, so we call it a Shergoff rule. Shergoff. This is another word for it. Shergoff rule. Alright, so let's do this together. I am going to pick Jacqueline, can I Louis for Jacqueline. What matches with T? Give me a letter.
A.
What matches with A?
C.
Okay.
Jack.
What matches with C?
G.
What matches with G?
C.
What matches with A?
T.
See, that's why you can't listen to anybody else. Very good. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, Louis, are you ready for this? What matches with A? C. G. T. C. Perfect. Jonathan. What matches with T? There's only 4 choices. T. A. A. C. G. Good. Can I assume that Jonathan's got it? We all got it? Alright, again, please let me know if you're not sure of this. I'm just kidding around a lot, but do you guys understand? Are you guys okay with this? Yes. Okay. Please do ask. I don't believe you. Please do ask me because it's kind of a big deal.
I believe him.
So now we're gonna do a candy lab. Have you guys ever done this before?
Yes.
Nah.
Well, you're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. But I have to eat it after. To be honest, it's your turn. Okay.
Oh wait, these haven't been touched?
They have.
Not yet.
It tastes
Not
pretty
yet.
good.
Not yet.
Oh, they haven't been touched yet?
Not yet. Don't eat it. We need it. Don't eat it yet. Okay. So the instruction, if you flip it over, is right here. I know you guys all know how to read. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be in this program, or we've gotten really bad for this program. You guys already know how to read it. The instructions are there. What I will tell you is that